something that came out of the stock condition report, which again you thought was more of a long-term thing, was replacing they call them the soffits and fascias, which is something I didn't know what they meant, but apparently it's the white bits under the gutters.
Basically, it's the bit between the edge of the tiles on the roofs
yeah,
to where the brickwork is. So I think it's the soffit is this bit, the horizontal bit, and the fascia is the vertical bit that the gutter is screwed onto. So
we only see the fascia from the road when we look at the houses.
Yeah, and then if you look from underneath, you'll see the soffit. I think ours were done originally in timber, and then when they did the C60 project, when the scaffolding was all up, they replaced both the soffits and fascias, or just one? I think they did both with timber, which is perfectly functional, but it kind of needs to be maintained properly, so it needs to be repainted and kind of serviced, as it were, every 5 years. Otherwise they start to rot. A minimum of every 5 years, otherwise they start to rot. The alternative is replace it with PVC, which should last for about 25 years. I think the thing about 25 years is that's its UV guarantee. So that's how long it can last before it starts to degrade
from the sunlight.
So essentially for us, that means we can forget about it for 25 years, replace it again. Otherwise, we have to get someone up there to paint it every 5 years, which means it's overdue now.
So it might have some rot in it now.
It probably, we could probably just get up there, sand it and repaint it, do a bit of filling here and there, and it'd be fine, easily fine for another 5 years. And we could probably ignore it, and it would still be there for another 20 years before it rotted enough to be no longer fit for purpose. And then the purpose is basically holding the guttering up on the front and stopping some rain getting in up onto the top of the brickwork into the roof space.
So replacing them isn't a priority.
I guess it's not a priority. Maintaining them is a priority, but I suppose the result of not doing it is not that severe that quickly.
So the fascias are sort of a priority to paint, not a priority to replace.
Yeah. Sensible maintenance.
Maybe when we do the roof,
we should sort them out. But perhaps if we ignored it, for example, we could wait till we maybe have to re-roof in 10 years or 20 years, get some scaffolding up, replace them with PVC, and then we can actually genuinely forget about them.